Steven Sonye. I stay in Jos and I work with Eternity. So I'm happy to be with you guys today. We're going to just talk a little about what Eternity is doing, and then we'll introduce you to how we want you to be involved in the community. Basically, Eternity is the okay. I would ask if you don't mind, you can copy this number and then this URL. We have an incentivized platform where we incentivize people to learn.
If you know this thing, you will not get shared.
No, the schedule is for everyone.
No, not for everyone, for people that are listening.
Alright, okay. Anyway, so we have an incentivized platform where we give you, or we pay you, in essence, to try out our syntax. Okay, so my colleague here, or my friend, yes, my colleague and my friend, Goodness, will introduce you to, or we'll just do a demo on what we expect you to do on this side. So once you copy this number and then this side, immediately you do your registration, you can now send me your username on WhatsApp with this number, okay? So that I can keep a check on what you're doing. So basically, how many of you here will know what blockchain is? This is not to ridicule you, but just so that I will know how many people. Sorry? If you understand what blockchain is, let me just see. I'm not going to ask you to tell me what blockchain is. Okay, thank you.
It's a block and it's in chain.
It's in chain. And he's right. He's right. He's blocked and then the block is in chain. Yes. Any other person? Do you know what blockchain is? So only one person knows what blockchain is. Okay, yes. Sorry? No. Okay. Yes, if you want. Okay. All right. So now let me just give you a simple analogy of what blockchain is. Sorry, can I borrow this your book? Now, this is a book. Whatever qualifies it to be, or what qualifies it to be a book is it has pages and then it has a cover. And then the book is binded together. So one page connects you to the other. Right? This is just a simple explanation of what he said. So you have digital information that are linked together in a block-like form. So in this form, you have, this is a block, okay? This is a set of information. This one is also a block, a set of information. They are linked together, all right? And most of this, this one of the major features of blockchain is it is very immutable, and then you can't just change anything on the blockchain once it's written on the blockchain. Okay, so in terms of whereby if you write code, okay, and then is deployed on the blockchain, you can't just nobody can just manipulate it anyhow. So it means that it is very immutable, and then it can also scale. So it doesn't mean that if I write maybe 1,000 blocks, or maybe we have 1,000 blocks, we cannot scale them to 1 million and all that, okay? Now, Eternity is active. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, Eternity is a new blockchain platform. It's actually a 3.0 blockchain platform. Now, Bitcoin is 1.0, Ethereum 2. How many of you know Ethereum? You know the coin, or yes? Okay. So Ethereum is 2.0. The reason why Ethereum is classified as 2.0 because there are a lot of features added on Ethereum's blockchain platform that you cannot find on Bitcoin. Okay, things like smart contracts, and then quite a lot of other features. You could actually use, you could deploy the issue of the governance issue also, you can't find that one on Bitcoin. And then, but Ethereum, but Eternity actually added more features. Eternity is like a step ahead of Ethereum. Why? Because we have things like real-world data, and then scalability, where we try to solve scalability using an advanced feature on the blockchain, which is state channel. I'll explain all that. So now the issue of scalability on the blockchain. The reason why Ethereum is having quite a lot of issues at the moment is because it is still trying to sort out the issue of scalability. You cannot grow your blocks on Ethereum to some certain extent, or you cannot have some certain number of transactions at a time. Okay, so Eternity said we can actually solve this using a new feature on the blockchain called state channel. State channel provides a method for users to privately communicate and transact off-chain. Eternity's method for reducing the on-chain load. Only in the case of disagreements between the contracting parties does Eternity blockchain enforce smart contract code. What this statement simply means is, now the state channel is, what's your name, Daniel. For instance, I give Daniel 1 million naira to buy me a MacBook. Okay? I give him 1 million naira to buy me a MacBook. And then the 1 million, okay, no, maybe I give him, how many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay, let's say 17 of us. I give him 17 million to buy each and everybody here, buy each person a MacBook. Okay? And I sent him the money. Okay, I used GTV, we went to GTV together, and I wrote him a check of 1 million. Okay? Gave him 1 million, and he also uses GTV, so he cashed it into his account. Okay? He just deposited the check into his account. Now there is a transaction between me and Daniel already initiated, and GTV has the record. True or false? Yeah. Then again, I came back and I said, no, just having MacBook is not enough. Can we have, what else again? What? iPhone. Sorry? That's okay. So I now said, okay, I'm going to give you another 17 million to buy them tabs. Okay? So I gave, are we together? Yeah. Okay. So I gave him 17 million, he bought tabs, or I gave him 17 million, but this time around, I sent it to him through my GTV mobile app. Okay? And he was able to confirm that he has received 17 million. Altogether, I sent him 34 million. Okay? Then I came here to confirm if it was true that you guys were giving MacBook and tabs. And you said, no, you didn't give, nothing happened like that. Anyway, okay, so you now said, no, nothing happened, you didn't give us anything. Now, the first approach is what Ethereum is still using. Okay? The second approach is what Eternity is using mobile app. So Eternity is saying that instead of you going to the bank, queuing up, making all the transactions, you can actually use your mobile app to effect transactions, and there will be records, everything will be seen. In the case where I want to prove to you that I actually gave him 34 million and then he didn't do anything. All I need to do is to go to GTV, have a printed statement, and come and show you that between me and Daniel there were transactions. So this is what the second statement is actually saying. That when there is dispute, Eternity will will invoke the smart contract code, and then all the transaction histories, transaction hashes will be published. So in that case, you don't have anything like disputes. Questions? Or I should proceed? I should go. Now, now the second one is Eternity has a way of onboarding real-world data onto the blockchain. Okay, like if you have prototypes you want to deploy on the blockchain, it is very easy with Eternity. You can't find it. And by the way, now the previous one I explained, this state channel. To be honest with you, I'm not doing any kind of maybe because I'm working with Eternity, then I'm being sentimental. No, Eternity is the first blockchain to deploy this, to actually use state channel on the blockchain. Eternity is the first. So, and also Eternity has some kind of funding in case you are interested in doing research on state channel. You could apply to Eternity, they will fund the research process and then whatever there is for. So, but only if you are interested and then you're proving yourself worthy of investment, then Eternity will give you some funds for that. So the Oracle just enables you to be able to onboard real-world data onto the blockchain. Now, our smart contract approach. Contract execution should be safe, efficient, cheap, and scalable. On Eternity so far, we have a zero transaction fee status that you can actually send crypto on zero transaction, like zero. You have zero transaction fee on Bitcoin. If you want to do a transaction, you need to. You will be charged transaction fee. Ethereum you will be charged, and then other platforms as such. But so far, Eternity gives you the leverage of doing whatever you're doing for free. Okay, I mean, when you're sending crypto, it's actually very free. Sophia is a new reason-like programming language invented for Eternity, for the Eternity virtual machine. Developers write smart contracts that run on Eternity blockchain in Sophia. Sophia syntax is derived from these two programming language. So far, okay, my colleague and my friend, Goodness, will introduce you to Sophia. And he will just do a demo on how your prototype will interact with how your prototype can interact with Eternity using Sophia. Okay? He's not going to be he's just going to do a practical demo now, and then you can understand everything I've been saying. Also, if you have a solution that can run on the blockchain, okay? On Eternity, you would use, or even if you've done something on Ethereum before, you can actually port it to Eternity, right?
Yeah.
So this, I'm sure he's ready to help you and then to put you through. By the way, please, I need you to celebrate this guy. Please, just celebrate him. I have done a couple of meetups, and he's the only guy that has challenged me so far. He has picked up the Sophia syntax and then swallowed it. So the Sophia syntax is here inside him. And so far, only 2 of them in Nigeria that have done something very solid with Sophia. So he's here to demonstrate. So it means I'm bringing Eternity to you. Okay? Yes, I'm just bringing Eternity to you because everything you do on the blockchain, if you don't understand the basics, if you don't understand